As the Hypercube study progressed, it gradually became clear that a split-season format struck the right balance between commercial appeal and protecting the independence and European spots of both leagues. While a number of different split-season formats were considered, only one format was endorsed by the majority of clubs north and south. This video explains that format in detail. Firstly, the League of Ireland Premier Division would expand from 10 clubs to 12, bringing it in line with the top tier of the Northern Irish Football League. Both leagues would play 2 rounds of 11 matches home and away, giving 22 matches in the first phase. At this point, the top 6 IFA clubs would proceed to the IFA Golden Round with their points carrying over, and the same would happen to the top 8 FAI clubs. These 14 clubs would also enter a cross-border table where their points would start at 0. While this cross-border stage would likely be named after a headline sponsor, King of the Island is a temporary name we'll use for now. The bottom 6 IFA clubs would meanwhile enter the IFA Silver Round, while the FAI Silver Round would be comprised of the bottom 4 clubs in the Premier Division and top 2 from the First Division. In the Silver Round, clubs would battle it out to secure top-tier football next season in their domestic league, but by winning their Silver Round, they would also qualify for the King of the Island knockout stages. In Northern Ireland, the NIFL Championship would be unchanged. In the Republic, there would be a bronze round giving clubs a path to secure promotion to the first tier. As for the 14 Golden Round clubs, they would each play a single round of 13 matches, with the points counting simultaneously towards their domestic Golden Round table, as well as the cross-border King of the Island table. As an example, now let's assume that the following clubs qualify for the Golden Round and the King of the Island. As an example, we'll look at Colerane's first 2 matches. In the first round, they defeat Larne, and in their domestic Golden Round table, their 3 points are added to their points from the first phase, while in the cross-border King of the Island table, they now have 3 points. In the next round, they defeat Sligo Rovers and gain 3 more points. This puts them on top of the cross-border table and in second place domestically. Matches would proceed in this fashion for 13 rounds, at the end of which, European spots are awarded to clubs based purely on their final standings in their domestic table, with the 2 Champions League qualifier spots going to the 2 winners and so forth. As for the King of the Island table, the 6 clubs from 5th place to 10th would proceed to a knockout round where they would be joined by the winners of the 2 silver rounds. The top 4 clubs would proceed to the quarter-finals where they would meet the 4 winners of the knockout round, giving the winners a path to the semi-finals and King of the Island final. So, what are the next steps? The first step in the process was to arrive at a format that was agreeable to a majority of clubs north and south. The next step is for the clubs to formally request for the league to be sanctioned by the 2 associations and UEFA. Once the league has been approved, broadcasters, sponsors and public funding would be sought to meet and hopefully exceed the minimum prize money required by the clubs, so that the league can proceed to launch. While this video provides a high-level overview of the format, any successful competition would require close cooperation between the 2 associations and UEFA on details such as licensing, disciplinary, calendar and other matters. We hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching.